3 in the morning, occasionally 5 in the morning. You know, if there's an egregiously long pause.
30 seconds until minions
So
spawn.
both ADCs going lethality this game.
Yep.
And Glacial for Sword Art
Wow.
on the alley.
That's not a winning trade for a Nocturne. That's a really losing trade. Rest is here, though.
Yeah, Rest shows up with a gold card.
Escort the president.
Yep. Karsa does get beat up, though, and he's going to have his back delayed, but should be in time? Maybe not in time to really start. I mean, Evie didn't take Q.
Yeah, Evie can't do anything.
Yeah.
Even if he did take Q, he wouldn't be able to burrow, so...
Yeah, he's just going to watch that guy recall.
Yeah.
Keep him honest, make sure he doesn't try crawl back into his jungle.
Gori, in the second game now of Talia in the series, game number 1 looked pretty rough.
Yeah.
This time he's not going to have all that pressure on him. The TF that was...
Yeah, the TF and the
Sejuani,
Sejuani, right?
yeah.
There's just a lot of CC on that comp. Far less reliable CC on the SoftBank comp this time. It's Vista and Evie
And Dasher.
and Marble. Everyone's got some
And
CC.
Forest.
Yeah, everyone's got some CC, but it's mostly in skill shots.
Yeah. I mean, no surprises here. The pinata that is Alistair.
Yeah, level 1 alley, not up to much, and
Possibly one of the worst champs.
yeah, maybe the.
Oh, no, maybe... Well, yeah. I mean, who else contends? Leona. The Leona can start E and is a little bit stronger. Oh, wow.
Yep, Sword Art gets beat up. Shun loses his cleanse, and
It is Ignite. He just cleanses the Ignite.
yeah, so this is maybe the problem with the Nocturne. It's a good pick for the game, but he just cannot come bot anytime soon.
Jinjia would.
Yeah, true. Junji would be here level 4 on the dot. About 4 minutes.
Oh, we flash into a skill shot. But alrighty. Oh, God, what is happening? Gori's very, very low. Karsa comes here to make sure his mid lane is going to survive.
Forrest
They do.
messes up the Q flash. Otherwise, that was actually a kill on Gory. He ends up getting so low. And Forrest, at this point, he can't bully the Nocturne around. Nocturne is actually very strong 1v1 at this point in the game.
Yeah, just getting a feel with the lethal tempo, you probably do. You come near to outdamaging the Lee Sin. It's hard to fully say yes. You know, Conqueror does exist. He has Omnivamp coming through from Safeguard.
Yeah, and I mean, well played by Dasher. He sets this up perfectly, even predicts a flash out of Gory, but Forrest messes up his Q flash. And yeah, Dasher just dodging out of everything,
Ain't that
landing
League of
everything.
Legends?
Yeah, little disaster. That play feels a lot better when you're the team up 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately it's a lost Summoners trade.
Yeah.
In total for SoftBank, but
Yeah.
still, the Talia now without Flash, it's going to be vulnerable to Elisen, of course. But Hui, much the same against Karsa, won't have Flash when Karsa gets access to Paranoia.
Yeah, and Karsa's made his way to the top lane. He's on top of a ward, though. We'll see what Dasher does. It looks like Dasher's going, or Forrest is going for a gank mid.
Yeah, no Flash on Talia. Seismic Shove will connect, and Gory does manage to dodge his way out of that fear, and
Yeah.
with some nice movement there, does narrowly avoid it going down.
Yeah, so far so good for Gory. He kind of fell down to a lot of these ganks in the previous game. He had 3 deaths, you know, by the time he was level 6 in the previous game. You can tell SoftBank are really focusing him. Evie making sure he can crash this wave, even taking a couple tower shots for it, and he's not going to be able to walk past him proxy though, which maybe puts his wave in an ugly spot now. Is still Rek'Sai though.
Isn't he just?
So a lot of this poke not going to matter at all. Doing fine in the lane. It wasn't really in the lane phase that Evie was getting anything done in these last 2 games on the opposite side of this matchup.
Forrest getting Void Grubs for free again.
Yeah, Yeah, Sword Art was the one getting Void Grubs in game 2.
Sword Art.
Sorry.
That guy's the best.
Karsa.
Yeah, it did follow a fight there.
Yeah, it was a disaster.
Went in the shape of a fruit, often comparable to an apple. Maybe slightly less flavoursome.
Yeah, it depends. Depends on the pair.
That's true. Oh! Yeah, well,
Ori.
Ori's dead. He's just getting ganked on repeat.
Yeah.
No flash on the Talia, and Dasher now once again finds himself with an early kill in that mid lane. Not Ari this time, but worrying trend nonetheless.
And this game plan is working so well for SoftBank just because...
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just barely gets caught out. And Dasher has been dodging these shoves very cleanly. Has the red potion.
You know, the most egregious part of that is you can actually just walk down through the bottom side of your tower and put a ward
Yeah.
in that bush
Yeah.
without walking face first into it.
Yeah, good timing from Vista.
Yep, and he's having a good series.
And the rest of CFO, what can they really do to punish how much time is being spent in their mid lane? Kalista Alistair cannot engage these 2v2s. They're just constantly poked out of the lane, forced off the wave, down a bunch of XP. Sword Art level 4, while Marvel is level 6. And no Aftershock on this alley means you might just be able to kill him.
Oh, Casa. You know, he's not going experimental Hex play. No. I believe we're going We're going Stride Breaker.
Yeah,
if it
I
was
like that.
Profane Hydra, I'd hate it, but it would also be extremely based.
Yeah, I would love a Profane Hydra, but... And I mean, it's quite good this game, but Stride Breaker, good.
Yeah, no, it should be Stride Breaker. But if it was Profane Hydra, I would not complain.
Yeah. I'd love to see it, honestly.
Oh, maybe.
This matchup looks very silly every time we look up here.
Yeah. I mean, every Rek'Sai matchup kind of looks like that. Arguments for the Japanese GOAT, Evie, certainly looking strong on the Rek'Sai yet again.
Yeah. And Vista didn't even have to use his flash. Did lose his ignite, but that's coming back up soon. And Sword Art's gonna... Or Karsa, sorry, I keep mixing them up. He isn't gonna recall here, actually. He's gonna stay, so Sword Art has his flash. And... yeah, SoftBank are just, again, not gonna be there when Karsa is in position to gank them.
Oh, Vista now walking up that river, looking for Gory again. Flash available for Gory on the Talia now. But... and these trades are going phenomenally bad.
Yeah. I mean, both mid laners not really building all that much damage. Dark Seal, I guess, on Dasher. As well as actually having his boots upgraded.
Oh! Look at Evie, just doing whatever he wants.
Yeah. Yeah, not much to do in lane. Has used his TP, so don't take this small HP advantage too seriously. He's having a great time. Is trying to get this proxy and hasn't managed to do it quite yet. He is... I guess this counts. Did lose one creep.
Yeah, but I think that one creep's enough for Rest to be able to clear out the wave.
I think I know exactly where Evie is heading, and Forest with him.
He's about to pounce and nuzzle Gory. Oh.
Yeah, nice dodge.
Yeah, Gory also playing the bot side around his jungler.
Yeah, but look who was on their way too. The bot lane of SoftBank, it seems like their entire strategy is just around killing Gory off, and honestly, for the most part, he's played very well around it.
And this is something we didn't see Rest doing on the Rek'Sai.
Yeah,
proxies. I mean, honestly, we just saw him at his tower the entire time. Complete opposite.
Yeah. We'll eventually get to that point anyway, where you can't really get off your tower just because of how much damage the Twisted Fate will do. And this will catch him off guard, I think.
He's popped the ghost, but he does get knocked up there, and there's a lot of follow-up. As far as
he might die.
kill, maybe. No.
Oh, I forgot it was Rek'Sai.
Oh, God.
So tanky on the Rek'Sai. Well played to SoftBank, and I think Rest just not expecting that one at all.
Yeah, Evie and Forest playing well together. Game after game.
Yeah.
Really good usage of the Rek'Sai passive, of course, to heal up, safeguard as well. I think without the shield coming through from Lee Sin, maybe Evie just goes down.
Yeah. And another just really coordinated play. It feels like SoftBank are always right there as the CC is landing from a teammate to follow up on it. So far, very coordinated early game.
Opportunity now available for Shun on the Callista.
Yeah.
He had his choice of AD carries this game. Opts for the lethality Callista. Not sure I like it.
Yeah, it's not been working out right. 20 CS down. Not how you want to start the game as Callista.
Yeah, admittedly, unlike the on-hit Callista, you do have ways of doing damage later on in the game. On-hit Callista, you get to 5 items and it's pretty hard for you to stack up Rend.
Yeah.
You're just too short range and there's too much CC that's point and click that can land on you. One bit of CC pretty much and you are immediately just taken out of the fight. And also, so far this series, CFO are yet to pick up a dragon. Now, there is a mountain dragon alive now, as we are looking. Nice amount of damage coming through from Shun, as he does get the cleanse as well. Flash forward and Paranoia. That is one very dead Varus. Shun claiming that one with the Rend. A lot used, though. Yeah, was the flash and the cleanse out of Shun. And the Paranoia, of course, from Kasa. But importantly, on the board now, our CFO.
Yeah. And kill on the best performing member of CFO so far. And, I mean, that was a really well played dive by Sword Art, who essentially just didn't use any of his spells and let Marble waste his flash. SoftBank will pick up themselves a dragon. CFO did get a couple dragons in game 1.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. The series has felt very one-sided, but there have been team fight wins here and there for CFO. Really from spots where they shouldn't be winning team fights, so... again, they find themselves down about 1k gold, but I think they have a team comp that can handle it a lot better.
Glory. Oh, okay, that's flash gone, and Sword Art's here. Seismic shove lands. Forest pretty low, stunned up even, but there's not really any more damage to speak of coming through, and so Forest will get himself out of there.
Yeah, no Nocturne ulti to follow up onto Forest, and not a whole lot of damage for this Talia yet. And Corey's managed, despite all the pressure he's received this game, to just stay even in CS. In what, should be a counter matchup.
Oh, God.
Dasher did get to see his opponent. Navi is he's just seen Karsa on a camp and sprinted down.
This is Udyr-esque, except much later into the game.
And Evie is, I'm guessing, planning to TP back to lane, but his TP isn't quite up yet. Maybe just... Oh, it's Hui. Dasher on Hui has just actually run top. And I guess they're swapping Varus to mid. This makes sense to me. Varus is going to be a lot less vulnerable to these Nocturne ultis in the mid lane. Shorter lane. Forest might just be picking up this Rift Herald.
Seems like it. Every objective you could ever dream of. Going over to SoftBank.
Yeah, one little Void Grub going to CFO.
Look how much. Look at the extensive tunnel network that was built into Kasa's jungle until he's able to clear out a bit now.
He's going to get some quality time with the tower, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage to it. And Rest is probably not going to bother fighting him off of the wave and just make sure he picks up the CS, because his objective in this lane as the Twisted Fate is just get farmed up, get to rapid fire as soon as possible, and then just become a team fight monster.
Yeah, I mean...
This must have been a very late tier for Marble.
Hui does stack it very slowly.
No, I mean Marble. He's got 87.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it usually takes you so long to get the Manamune anyway.
Yeah, and Varus also does stack it slowly, but yeah, definitely not this slowly. And he still has his little level 6 POS. I forget the name of it. Is it just the Elixir of Power, maybe? Oh, I can't remember. The only champ I play that uses that is Cassante. And I don't look at it, I just press it as soon as I all-out someone.
Rest starting to put a little hurt onto Evie now.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. Signs of life.
Yeah, defending his wave now. I don't think Evie can just...
Oh, flash available. Gonna commit it. Here comes everything. Kitchen sink flying now at Dasher. And that's gonna be a kill picked up. Nice and well organized.
Yeah, not a whole lot you can do against that. Dasher, no flash up. Sword Art punishing him with the help of the 2 semi-global ultimates from his teammates, and SoftBank are going to try pressure mid now. They probably just pick up this
they
turret.
get this tower, which is a great answer. Cleans, but it's going to be met by the Sonic Wave. Bit of damage back, but it does force out both of those summoners from Shun on this Callista, getting a little bit too far forward. They do lose that mid tower, which they always were going to.
Yeah, I think Forrest playing a little mind game there. In the previous game, he was flashing there for the kick every time. This time, he just takes the Q and lets Shun use his flash. Gets to keep his flash on the Lee Sin. And now he can punish Shun with a flash advantage if he does find him in that spot again. Cleanse and flash down for the Callista now. Edge of Night on the way will help out, but he has to survive a couple waves in mid and 30 seconds on Dragon. So that's a very obvious target in this coming team fight.
CFO, beyond all belief, have a gold lead. I think.
Yeah, maybe for the first time this series.
Yeah, and it's less than the amount of gold Resh has got from Twisted Fate passive. So
yeah,
it's a little bit scary knowing that.
We count it.
As well as the 2 dragons in favor of SoftBank means that it is kind of just a fraudulent gold lead.
Yeah, you've got to. I think you've got to just fight
SoftBank.
This dragon if you're CFO.
Yeah, if you can, but Gory's going to get once again targeted down, but Forrest goes through that scattered earth. A big kick is going to be able to find Shun here when he finds Sword Art going through that 80 carry, and now health bars do somehow come out with SoftBank being the benefactors of the fight. Rest, he's popped Ghost already, he's going to get snared up. Actually, somehow it lands onto Casa. Sword Art's trying to find a way back here onto Vista, trying to guard, trying to make sure Pop Blossom can't find a massive impact. And all the while, it has been Dasher finding a lot of damage on the way. Dragon number 3 as well, as SoftBank match point in their favor. Look at a 3-0 CFO. They're on the Ocean Soul match point. Only 18 minutes in.
Yeah, Dasher's going to get to touch up this tower a bit. He probably can't stay too long for fear of getting Nocturne Talia ulted. Looks like he is being very greedy hitting this tower. And this is not going to amount to much.
Maybe. The paranoia coming through. Can we get the fear? Yes, we can. But as Caster's going to have to flash away. Through comes Rek'Sai for that kill. Forrest actually taking it for himself. And Gory, Seismic Shove won't commit. Evie is just out of there.
Yeah, that's
Fate's Call even used. Oh, that is everything. CFO have thrown everything at this Rek'Sai and not been able to find anything. Now it's Forrest's turn to be the focus of some of this attention. Gory waiting there. Flash forward, and Gory is so dead.
Yeah, meanwhile, Dasher just getting rewarded for being so greedy in the top lane against double global ultimates on an immobile mage.
Yeah, still going.
Might actually get a tier 2. That is massive. That is essentially... No way he's getting this. Never mind.
Oh, Evie. I mean, we're still looking for this Rek'Sai.
Oh, they might kill him.
Yeah, maybe. He's got a tunnel system. Okay, there's a lot of spears. Rend, not enough. No way. Okay, blue card gets it. Rest able to get that kill. Finally.
Yeah.
We find an answer back, but it is still SoftBank so comfortably ahead here.
Yeah, and they'll actually trade back the tower, so play kind of salvage. Maybe not the tower, actually, as the carries are on their way from SoftBank, and Evi's just getting very aggressive onto Rest. In the 1v1, this is never turning into anything.
All picture-in-picture. Sword Art on 1 HP, Ignite, but looking like he's able to get out.
Yeah, and Evi just lives for so long here. Actually manages to finish off Karsa with the smite.
Rest dodges
from Forest.
a Sonic Wave there too, otherwise he was going down to Forest.
Yeah. So game's still very even. SoftBank with that play pull back the gold lead slightly in their favor, but the big thing is these dragons that they've stacked up. Rocket Belt now on Vista, who probably has flash? No, he must have used it earlier.
He used it to catch Gory.
Okay.
With the Pot Blossom. Caster steals away a blue. It's something.
Yeah.
Alright, there's no world in which my Talia is building a Shadow Flame, is there?
I mean, she's solo AP.
Yeah, but she's against a Spirit Visage Rek'Sai.
Very true. Yeah, someone else will kill that guy.
The Lethality Kai'Sa? The Callista, sorry?
Rest will handle it. He had to build Magic Resist against an AD top. Forget about it. Rest is just going to KO Evi on the Rek'Sai.
Yeah, even this build, I think Twisted Fate does like 33, like 25 to 33% of his damage will just be magic damage from the stack deck.
And the static shield.
Yeah, and honestly the pick a card as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of gonna struggle. I mean, we've seen how much we've struggled against Evi's Rek'Sai already this game.
Have to drag 3 or 4 members down to eventually kill him and get the tower.
And now, of course, Dragon Soul 1 minute away. CFO, they don't really have a way into this river to try and even fight close to objectives. Rest's going to be teleporting, but the fear comes through. And the Nearsight may be making Dash a little bit hesitant. On the top side, though, it seems like we've had Marble fall down to this Paranoia from Karsa.
Oh, that's massive for CFO. They should be able to pick up this dragon. 30 seconds. So as long as they start it as soon as it spawns, Marble will not be able to participate in the fight.
Yeah, what are they missing? Weaver's Wall, Destiny, as well as the Paranoia.
So we're going to see what happened to Marble here. It was the TF ult actually cancelled, but Marble's just caught alone here off of a nice blue trinket.
Okay, Dragon, 5 seconds. Contest for mid-wave. Seismic Shove does not quite land.
Yeah, Marble's on his way, and CFO have not started it yet. SoftBank are actually zoning them off.
Yeah, and this range coming through from Dasher is so annoying. We found out engaged. It's on to Forest, but there is not enough follow-up. He does have to lose his flash. Evi, he's waiting in the wings. Marble will be here now. How do you pilot this fight? It's do or die now for CFO. Their entire split depends on this one singular fight now. Evi's in. There's Rest trying to toy around. He's got the rapid fire cannon. Can he find a crucial stun onto a crucial member? The route here onto Sword Art. He does have that unbreakable will available to himself. He is half HP now, though. The flash ball from Vista, they find the route, they find the kill. That's going to be Rest going down first of all in the fight, and Evi's in the back line. Sword Art is getting focused down. They're able to find the stun there onto Evi. It's going to be the Ocean Salt going over, however. No, it's not. Karsa, he comes in, he gets the steal. Evi might be going down. It's a double kill, though, as a Pot Blossom comes through. And all of a sudden, it's going to be 3 members charging down these 2 of CFO. The Weaver's Wall trying to get Gory out, but Sword Art is a man on a mission. There is no real way that this Alistair ever survives here, as Forrest is going to locate him in the bush. There's the Sonic Wave, the Resonating Strike, even the Ward Jump for good measure, and this Alistair is very, very much dead. Baron now pings onto it. Soft Hawk, they have 3 members already here, as Forrest is going to be able to get there in no time. Teleport coming through here for Gory, probably just to answer some minions in the mid-wave.
Yeah, not the fastest Baron, and Karsa is up now, though he doesn't have the Nocturne ulti to get here.
Oh, Destiny's available. I mean, what can you really do?
Yeah.
It's just 5v2.
Yeah, it looks like it's just Baron. Ultimately, Dragon traded for Baron. SoftBank find a really nice fight, even though Karsa does manage to steal the Dragon.
It just walks into the pit, I think.
Yeah, and Sword Art gets chunked out hard, and it's this pick from Vista, honestly. Timed with his mid laner's ultimate as well. Verisult is able to follow up, and I mean, you have to play aggressively like this on the Twisted Fate, but he gets punished.
Oh, he did flash, okay. I didn't see the flash. I thought he just walked in there and...
Yeah.
Junjia style, actually. He's done that on Nocturne once.
Just walk in.
Yeah, just strolled in, did it. This was back before Maple was on a mission, though, so he strolled in. Do you remember? He strolled in, stole a Baron, and in PSG, they were behind, and they just chose to fight anyway and all died.
Oh.
Classic.
So...
Yeah, still, I mean, CFO bought a bit of time. They've lost the Baron. Backs are still very much against the wall, but they have allowed themselves a little bit extra time, a little bit of breathing room around those dragons. 3 minutes until a potential another soul for SoftBank. They were one smite fight away from having it.
Yeah, they still pick up the Baron for themselves and will whittle away the spot tower.
Weaver's Wall coming through, so is Destiny, so is Fate's Call, so is Paranoia. Everything's coming down, and it's a knockout. That's going to be a very, very dead Hui. As signs of life still here for CFO. Pop Blossom not going to be able to land onto Rest, who does flash away. Vista also missing that snare. Evie going to be the focus. Gold Cut does land onto him. He does go unstoppable, but he's not going to be anywhere near here where he wants to be. Tunnels are going to make it very annoying to try and hunt this guy down.
Yeah.
Gold Card once again does land. Just one more bit of CC, a bit of slow, and there we go. We do get the second kill. CFO able to pick up another team fight win off the back of a very decisive engage.
Yeah, a little bit of a heroic gesture from Evie at the end there, just heads the opposite direction of his team so that no follow-up kills can be picked up by CFO. And yeah, we were worried about this Hui for good reason in this game. It is hard to survive against the engage coming through from the side of CFO, and
Ooh.
For good measure, Karsa actually spell shields the Verisult during that fight.
Yeah, and Verisult comes out right there and wasn't even close to landing, but that's all right. Sometimes you just got to throw it out there.
Yeah, it is honestly such a short cooldown. It's almost halfway back up again.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Lethality, Varus gets his
Yeah.
ultimate very quickly.
Yeah. In the team fight, it is very impactful to miss it, but when you're just fishing for a pick or even some poke, you can just chuck a Varus ulti out.
Yeah, it's going to be, most importantly, back up by the time this dragon spawns.
Yeah, and that's a 1k negative
Yeah, I was going to say,
Baron power play, so...
CFO, they're close in the goal, but they are just constantly against this threat of the Ocean Soul coming through.
Yeah, this whole series just feels like one team claws a lead, and the other team just immediately wins it back. And they're just going back and forwards, trying to hold on to their leads. Has usually been SoftBank with the lead, unfortunately, for CFO.
40 seconds now. Key ultimates coming back up. Rest still needing to wait for his Destiny, of course, will be available by the time this dragon spawns. And Dasher now has his flash available to himself as well. So we'll be a bit safer. One thing to certainly watch out for is this Pop Blossom. Can Vista find a nice flash engage? He's got the Rockabout, he's got the Zonyas. He's going to be able to get in there, look for the knock-up, get vulnerable, and see what follow-up can come through on it.
Flash, Rockabelt, and the Seeker's Arm Guard for Vista. Going to be one to watch this fight, and Rest is he going to be able to have impact in this fight without his flash? He is so vulnerable.
Yeah, no Ghost, no flash, kind of
Fate.
sucks. Vista is a minion, but he's a minion that's just sidestepping everything. Unbreakable Will going to be popped by Sword Art, but he's not able to find the way onto Dasher. Yes, he will. So will Karsa. They're able to get in. The Seer Shield coming through, and it's Shun who gets stunned up in the middle of that fight. He's a 1-for-1. The mid laner is taken out. Karsa able to find one kill there onto Forest. It's 4v3 now, but Evie is looking infallible. Rest. He's finding the damage. The fear comes through, and Karsa has played this fight out of his mind, managing to pick up that win. Vista and Marble with it all to do. Rest, though, full HP. We were worried about him in this fight. Looked very, very solid. But Karsa, I think, has to be the MVP there. So much impact. Not all that much damage, but just barely surviving, finding the CC, finding the constant damage coming through.
So they can go for the steal with the Varus Q here, but that's about it. You don't expect that to really steal the objective ever.
I think it does more damage if it's empowered. than Smite.
Even just 3 items.
Yeah. The empowered Varus Q, because it's like, pretty sure it's like missing health, execute,
So it's a nice flash, honestly, from the Hui, but he doesn't get over the wall with it. He does get all his spells off, and Shun actually just commits to making sure they finish off this Hui, and once he goes down, Rest is just free hitting this entire fight. Dodging out of a lot of CC from the side of...
nice shove. I didn't notice that.
Shove to interrupt Evi's dash there. And CFO pick up a fight, even up the gold, and almost even up the dragons.
There's a chain of corruption and a lot of damage. Unbreakable Will going to be forced out. Sword Art very, very low. He's going to get hit by absolutely everything.
Yeah. Alistair ultimate saves Sword Art there. Is a much longer cooldown than the Varus ulti, but is still a very hard window to punish. Force is just hitting Baron.
This is one way you can look to punish, but it doesn't feel the safest in the world, as this is essentially a poke Callista, as well as you can just find yourself in a world of trouble very quickly with champions such as the Twisted Fate, Talia, even Nocturne. 10k, Baron HP, nice seismic shove there, lands onto 2, Paranoia used. As we found our way once again onto that back line. This time it's Marvel. He does get that cleanse, but it's mistimed. Doesn't matter though, as they are able to find 1 kill back. Shun, it's a 1-for-1. Dasher though, he's stuck in that Baron pit. Can Rich find his way in there? Yes, he does. Auto attacks, 1 more is all it will take. He does find it. He's knocked up. He got the flash over the wall. Sword Art so low as Gory's trying to find the damage. Not going to be able to. It's Gory versus the world. And flash on. Will Gory be on the Talia now? Piercing arrow does land, and Gory is so low. Dodging out of it yet another. Oh my god, the Sonic Wave. Anything will jump through, and Gory is taken out. It's an ace. And now the Baron will be looked at. Not a lot of damage.
Yeah, do they have the damage to actually do this? I mean, they have so much time to do it.
Yeah, Dasher with teleport, 25
10 seconds on Karsa. No, it looks like they have enough. And honestly, this team fight was just Forrest running amok. You see he did about as much damage as all the carries. More damage than his Hui. In Dasher's defense, he is getting focused very hard in these fights. A bit of payback for the early game that Gory had to suffer through. But it's going to be another Baron for SoftBank. And that is going to be a lot of XP going over, especially to these 3 members. And this fight starts out with a bit of a heroic play from Vista. Just this ultimate onto 3 as the Nico. Stops any follow-up onto Marble, who actually lives for this entire fight now after surviving on 1 HP here. And watch Forrest this fight. Just finds the Q onto Shun. Nice snipe from Marble. And I guess he finds his way onto Rest eventually. No, it's the Rek'Sai ulti. Just
SoftBank.
Every member of SoftBank playing that fight just individually very well.
Yeah, and they're looking poised to head on to our grand final tomorrow. They still got to get it done, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, CFO are not going to make it easy, but they definitely are in the driver's seat now. Still just a 3k gold. It feels hard to extend these gold leads against CFO. They always just manage to get some kills, win a couple fights here and there.
I think the big difference we saw that fight was Karsa got his way onto Marvel, but no one was able to follow up.
Yeah, it was.
I think Gory might have been able to, but went the other side of his ultimate. Wasn't willing to commit that deep into the fight. It's hard to say whether that's correct or incorrect, of course, because I mean, maybe he goes in further and just gets immediately blown up.
Yeah, it was. Vista landed a 3-man ulti.
That too, yeah.
So it just made follow-up onto Marble so difficult, and then once you live on the Poke Varus, it doesn't actually matter that you're chunked out like it might do on other ADCs. He was just able to finish off kills and find a lot of damage in that fight.
Oh. We did not.
Forrest with some technical difficulties. Discipline. Though we've seen those plays go horrifically.
Yeah, that's an immediate, oh well, I'm committed now. Let's make this even worse. Sword Art's on flank, but he's going to be found by Vista. We've found our way, though, once again, onto that 80 carry who's dead. Flash coming through. We're trying to get out as Dasher, but he's kind of stuck there with Rest. Double kill going through for Karsa. Can he get it done here in this fight? Everyone is so low on the side of CFO. Shun flashing away. 1 HP. There's no Varus to clean up the rest of these kills, but there is at least a Rek'Sai. Vista Forrest and Evie trying to get it done here. 4 members still alive for CFO. Everyone low except Gory. And it is still this Baron buff. We're going to be able to get this inhib tower, but with that we are going to have to leave.
Yeah,
Teleport
SoftBank
for Gory available. Do we look for anything more?
Yeah, SoftBank at least managed to crack the base, but this time Marble does go down. Karsa essentially just ults onto him and kills him.
Yeah. And Dasher as well. 2 people dead. This dragon is live. Surely Karsa walks straight there instead of his red buff. He's going to teleport to it.
And
Evie
CFO
even
have
teleporting
numbers
to
for
the mid
this.
lane. This is very dangerous. This could come down to yet another steal. We are piercing the veil. Karsa gets into the pit. Should be able to pick this up. Does manage to do so.
TP.
Oh yeah, TP coming through. That's Dasher. He's on a flank. Shun, as well as Gory, both have shields. One of them's popped. Both of them are popped. Forrest as well. He's looking for Karsa. Fate's Call going to come out. It's okay. We've lost our Nocturne, but we haven't lost the game yet as long as some more people are able to get up. Envy does land the knock up. Unbreakable Will available and used from Sword Art, who should be able to walk his way out with the usage of that ultimate. No Baron buff. But
Yeah, no Baron buff, right?
For the next 30 seconds. Wave clear available. TF, Callista, Talia. Might be this inhib tower going down though.
Yeah, can they commit for the inhib? It is 4v5 at the end of the day.
Nice flash. It's going to mean that Pop Blossom isn't able to find any value whatsoever. In fact, Vista getting chunked down pretty low. Rest does have Destiny available for himself, but we found our way on to Shun, who does have a GA available. And now it's do or die. Karsa spawning in 7 seconds. Shun is going to go down. Golden does go Vista. Gory's going to be able to finish him up on the back end of that. Zhonya's. Everyone low. Nice seismic shove. Rest, he has his Destiny available, and Karsa respawns. Dasher as well as Marble are trying to do it. Karsa, one auto will do it. He does find it. Rest though, he's 1v3. It's him against the world. This is a playoff contention left. Gold card comes through. He has to play perfectly. The flash. Forrest not going to be able to land the Sonic Wave. It is Rest versus the world, and Rest is finding one. Oh my god, the top lane inhib's going to go down. Mid lane maybe as well. He gets the recall off. He's coming. Gold card. Prepped and available. Dasher will be going down. Evie now versus Rest. The battle of the top lane is a gold card has to be found, and he will get it. Rek'Sai ultimate not available. Does manage to find some follow-up damage here though, but Rest, he has done it. He saved the game for CFO. Both Nexus towers are felled. 3 inhibitors are going to go not quite down.
Oh, okay. At least they get to hold on to the 3rd inhib. It's a lot easier to defend against just 2 inhibs being down. And Rest just pulls off the miracle play. He defends 1 versus 3 and even picks up 2 kills while he's at it. And doesn't even go down for it.
You are now down 2 inhibitors. No Nexus towers. Baron spawning in 14 seconds. Ocean Soul in 2 minutes for either team. And you are against match point. CFO, if you want to win, you have to be perfect from here on out.
Yeah, and Vista, is that a bug or is he a level up on his ADC?
No, he's just cloned as the Rek'Sai, so
surely,
he gets
right?
Rek'Sai's level.
Okay. Oh,
Evie's just dead. If there's no way out, surely.
Maybe not. Not a lot of damage.
He's not. Rek'Sai's a champion in League of Legends, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Very low, though. Doesn't have teleport available for himself. Weaver's Walk comes out and Forrest is split off from the rest of his team, but we're not able to find much follow-up damage. Evie's back to full HP, and we found a knock-up onto Gory. No flash available. Gory is caught out, and Gory is absolutely annihilated. Rest now. He's going to have to try and find a way in to help his team kick from Forrest. Save Sword Art for the time being. Knock up even as Forrest does have safeguard, and Evie's found his way onto Shun. Not quite. Karsa, he's in the middle of this fight as Rest being looked at. It's the spiraling despair. Rest is gone. He saved the game for his team, but Rest giveth and Rest taketh away. And 40 minutes it took, but only 3 games as SoftBank, the representatives from the LJL, staying at the Grand Halai Taipei, take game number 3, and they will go on for their rematch rematch rather, against PSG tomorrow night in our grand final.
And of all the games for them to manage to win cleanly, of all the series for them to manage to just win 3-0, it's not DCG, it's not Frank, somehow it's CFO. Wow, and tomorrow is looking very exciting now. Both these teams in our final have just destroyed CFO, a favorite to win the split.
Yeah.
Based off the regular season. And last time these two teams played, they went to 5. And it was an incredibly close game 5 even.
It was. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is going to be good.
Now we get LJL versus PCS. There is one MSI spot.
Yeah.
One's region is going to be represented. Obviously, it's going to represent the whole region as a whole. But, you know, if you're an LJL fan, you do not want to see PSG win.
Yeah.
If you're a PCS fan, you don't want to see SoftBank win. Boy,
that
oh
would
boy.
be ridiculous. And SoftBank, if they win, would have just run the gauntlet of every single top PCS team except Beyond.
Yeah, they would have beaten all of them. They have now got their opportunity, a second chance up against PSG. PSG taking them down in what was possibly the series of the split thus far. There was one, it was DCG versus someone. There was an absolute banger.